Well, hello everybody. Nice to speak to you again. It's been a while since I've done an English video, so I thought I'd come back and try and make a new English video. It's been a while since I've been on YouTube. I've been very busy recently, unfortunately, with work and various other things. You may notice that I've changed surroundings also. I'm sitting at the moment in the office of the airfield where I passed my private pilot's license recently. So that's been my new hobby of late, has been trying to fly small aeroplanes. So, what did I want to talk about today? Well, what I'd like to mention today, or what I'd like to talk about today, is the concept of fluency. Now, I've seen, particularly on the, what's it called, the How to Learn Any Languages forum, there's been a bit of debate as to what actually constitutes fluency. Now, there's a few different views on this. Some people would consider that fluency would mean that you are almost indistinguishable from a native speaker. To quote the American guy Christoph Clugston, who thinks that fluency is a question of being, what's the expression? Practically fluent, in the sense of, am I able to function in the language? So functionally fluent, even. And other people just seem to think it's simply a question of being able to interact without too much problem. Now, there are, as I said, there are very varying degrees of fluency, and there's varying interpretations of what fluency actually means. So, at no extra cost to you, I've just taken my phone here and I've looked on the Oxford Dictionary. And the Oxford Dictionary says that fluency is the ability to speak or write a particular foreign language even, easily and accurately. And they give the example of fluency in Spanish is essential. So, I pretty much agree with the dictionary definition of fluency. What is really important in any language, and what demonstrates a true mastery of a language, is whether you are able to function in all situations. So, can I go to the doctor? Can I go to the supermarket? Can I phone up a utility company? Can I buy a mobile phone? Can I attend a job interview? Can I write my own CV? All of these things which native speakers are able to do naturally, if you are fluent in the language, then I believe that you should be able to do them to the same level as a native speaker. Now, what does that mean? It doesn't necessarily mean sounding like a native speaker, because most of the fluent foreign language speakers who I know do not actually speak without any trace of their foreign accent, or of their native accent even. And in fact, I don't think I've ever met anyone who speaks a foreign language without any accent. Unless it's obviously somebody who's from a bilingual family, as in has one parent who speaks one language and another parent who speaks the other. So for me, the definition of fluency, just to reiterate, for me, is being able to function in all the same situations as a native speaker. Now, I like to make a distinction between being fluent and having native level fluency and having a native accent. Now, native level fluency can be achieved, but with speaking still with a foreign accent. So there are very few people who are able to master both the accent and the fluency. Because what happens is, generally, when your brain focuses on trying to sound like a native, you subconsciously limit the words that you use, because you limit them to words that you know how to pronounce, and you avoid the more complicated words to pronounce. Whereas if you're only concerned with fluency, you're more likely to use all the words you know, because you're not worried about pronouncing them like a native or not, as the case may be. So, there's my little definition of fluency. I'd be interested to see what anyone else has to say about this, and thanks very much for watching, and speak to you soon. Bye-bye.